Hello and welcome to the Bible community. I'm your host, Lou Allen. Have you ever felt like the bottom has dropped out of your world? It's a feeling that many of us can relate to, especially in times of uncertainty and change. Right now, the UK is in the midst of political upheaval. The Prime Minister has called a snap election, stirring debates and arguments that ripple through the news, our communities, and even within our own family and friendships. It's a turbulent time, much like a plane riding through a storm. Have you ever been on a flight when it hit a period of turbulence? What do flight attendants instruct people to do? They tell them to return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts. This is sound advice for more than just air travel. In times of life's turbulence, we need to return to our source of stability. We in the UK are heading for a time of turbulence. You may be experiencing turbulence in your own country or your own life situation. Now is the time to return to your source of stability. Now is the time to return to God, to His promises and to His word. It's time to strap yourself into Him, finding security and stability in His presence. During this time of turbulence, here are some Bible verses we can use to stay strapped in and anchored to God. All these quotes are taken from the NIV version. Hebrews 6:19-20. We have this hope as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. It enters the inner sanctuary behind the curtain where our forerunner, Jesus, has entered on our behalf. Our hope in God acts like an anchor, providing us with stability and security, even amidst life's most chaotic storms. In turbulent times, we can come back and remind ourselves of all Jesus has done for us. Isaiah 33 verse 6. He will be the sure foundation for your times, a rich store of salvation and wisdom and knowledge. The fear of the Lord is the key to this treasure. God is a sure foundation. Standing on Him and His word gives your feet the firm base you need. Imagine the difference between standing on a boat rocked by stormy seas and standing on a rock which doesn't move even if the waves break against its edges. The nearer we stand to the middle of the rock, the further away we will be from the battering waves. Plant your feet firmly on God and He will be your sure foundation. Psalm 18 verse 2. The Lord is my rock, my fortress and my deliverer. My God is my rock in whom I take refuge. My shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. We can see that God is our rock and our fortress. He is a secure, protective stronghold in our lives. Psalm 62 verse 5-6. Yes, my soul, find rest in God. My hope comes from Him. Truly, He is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken. God is an unshakable rock and fortress, offering us peace and security. As strong winds blow around us, God is a strongly built fortress with huge walls that surround us. Like an imposing stone castle, those who stand inside may hear the wind outside, but they will not feel it shaking. Deuteronomy 33 verse 27. The eternal God is your refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms. God's everlasting arms provide a sense of being securely held and protected, offering us refuge. They carry us, strengthen and protect us from falling, and they never get tired or wear out. As we navigate through turbulent times, let's remember to fasten our spiritual seatbelts. Let's anchor ourselves in God's word and His promises, finding stability and peace in Him. Even when the world feels like it's spinning out of control, we can remain secure, knowing that God is our rock and our fortress. Thank you for listening to the Bible Community Podcast. If you would like more information on the Bible community, you can click the link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe on your podcast app to make sure you catch the next episode.